Good morning, traders. Welcome to this video on the euro dollar and pound dollar. Again, my name is Chris Forsick from Elite Currency, and I've been away for a few weeks, as you might have noticed, but I'm back now, so happy to be back, and hope that I can help you. I've been out of the market for a few weeks, so it will take me some time to get used to analyzing again, I guess. I hope that I get back into the swing of things very quickly. I'll be back with 2 videos per week again, as usual. I was away for a few weeks break, which was very pleasant, of course, after years and years just looking daily at the markets, 10 years plus. It was good to have a break of a few weeks in a row, so that was great. In the meantime, I was just trading automated systems like ZUCA and our portfolio approach that we're testing and making money with that, so that was even better. Not making money without even having to look at the markets is a great stuff. So check out our website, of course, for more information about ZUCA. And the portfolio is in the test phase, but we hope to launch it, of course, soon, later this year. All right, besides the euro dollar, pound dollar, I also added a new Bitcoin BTC USD analysis, by the way. So that will be added to the website soon, our Elite Currency website, of course. So you can check that out. Now we're going to talk only about the euro dollar and pound dollar. And on Tuesday we'll have, by the way, a new update about our about Elite Currency as a live webinar. So feel free to join on Tuesday at, I think it is 8 a.m. GMT time. All right, so let's start. Euro dollar 4-hour chart showing some divergence between the bottoms. And I think we're kind of building a little bit of a falling wedge here, basically with the bottoms dying out a little bit. We're getting lower lows, but the distance is less and less. And, this angle is a little bit steeper. So you can see this falling wedge pattern with the divergence pattern. There's a double divergence, in fact, or maybe even a triple divergence between these bottoms. So definitely in a downtrend, but losing steam, obviously, as well. That's something I think that we discussed, that this could make a wave C. This could be basically an ABC pattern and finish around the previous bottom. Now, why would it finish there? Because if this is a wave 4, it should respect the 38 or 50 fib zone. So 115 would be the max, basically the max retracement that I would expect. If it goes below that, it might not be the wave 4 anymore that I expect. This is at the moment what I'm expecting. 1, 2, 3, 4 with an A, B, C, and 4. So either here or a little bit lower should be a bouncing spot. And if it doesn't, then it is probably in some downtrend, and we're getting a stronger momentum, and we should see more continuation lower, and we might be even testing the previous bottom all the way here. In that case, of course, that would change the perspective, and we might be in a bigger A, B, C, D, E triangle, or A, B, C, D, E triangle, either bullish or bearish. Okay, so in any case, to test the bottom. Back to the daily chart here. Let me get rid of this fib. So that's a crucial level now in 115. All right, now by looking at the daily chart with the 4-hour chart, you can see that's running out of steam. We had basically, in that move down, we discussed here that it's probably going to make a wave 3 out of 5, then a correction, then another wave 3 for 5, another lower low, and a correction, then another lower low, and a correction. And that could happen 2 to 3 times. That's what happened. I think we got maybe 3 times a lower low, or 4, and we had some corrections after those lower lows. So that's what happened. And that was the vibe since I stopped the videos end of July. Nothing really much happened. We had a lower low, consolidation, correction, a lower low, correction, lower low, basically, okay, in 2 months. Price hanging around 117. Nothing really much happened. Still hanging around the previous bottom as well here, okay. So for me to establish whether we get the bounce, of course, everything is aligned to the downside. You can see all the moving averages are bearishly aligned. Price hitting with 6. So for me to be more bullish, I would like to see price first of all make a break above the 21 EMA. In that case, there's a good chance that price is going to go back to the long-term moving averages, and then a break above the long-term moving averages, maybe a correction, and then a bounce. Okay, so break, pullback, and continuation above the 21 EMA and the 144, 230, 233 EMA. You can see that we never had that. here. And that's why we're looking for a bigger break above this zone and a pullback that respects these moving averages like this. Okay, and then bounces off of it, breaking maybe a fractal to confirm it. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for to confirm that upside. What if it goes down? Well, then in that case, I'm looking for a break below WIS6, okay, and some kind of flag on a 50-minute chart and a continuation down to 115.70 and then 115 zone for that push down to the 50 fib. All right, that's about it for the moment on the euro dollar. And of course, if you have our SWAT method, you can use the SWAT candles. You can see sometimes great setups here to the downside for about 100 pips, I think, when we had those red candles to the WIS6 level on the 4-hour chart. All right, pound USD. Also moving down, it had a stronger retracement to the upside here, but ultimately same story. Lower low, correction, lower low, correction, and a push down, not a lower low yet. After the double top, of course, we had here, and we expected a correction lower, and that's what happened. And it looks like we're having an ABC pattern as well. If we put the fib from on the wave 3 that we expect, and this is maybe a wave 4, same story, could go down to the 38.2 fib and the long-term moving averages in the previous top, and still be a bouncing spot for a bullish rally, even the 50 fib. Only if it breaks the 50 fib. In that case, that would be a serious warning sign, like the euro dollar, that the dollar is stronger than either the euro and pound. All right, so key support zone, and I suspect that the price will make that dash down to the 50 fib. Of course, you never know. There's a previous bottom, so I don't think shorting here makes sense because it's too close to support. But if it breaks that bottom, and on an hour 50-minute chart there's a bear flag, then it could make that continuation dash down to 134, which would be a bouncing spot as well. The bottom is at 135.75, so we need a break, flag, and continuation. Otherwise, this is a bouncing spot potentially, so because of the support. So if anything, there could be, a decent chance the price will go back to the 21 EMA, but it could easily go sideways like this in a choppy channel, going back to the 21 EMA, and bounce there and start to fall and test the bottom and maybe break the bottom. Considering the strong momentum here, that seems likely that this will happen. We'll have to see how price responds to the bottom, if it breaks or bounces. Bottom is a very strong always, so it could do in fact both. It's 50-50. If it breaks above the long-term moving averages, of course, then the bearish scenario is out of the window. But as long as price stays below these long-term moving averages, then any push up, I think, will be a bounce and retracement for more downside. Okay, to test the bottom. If it breaks above this, significantly above the long-term moving averages, like this, for instance, and then starts to retrace like this, in that case, the chart has turned bullish, and I would expect more upside. Okay, so anything else? That's about it, I think. $38.2 fib at 134 is very strong support, of course, so keep an eye on that as well, in my view. That's what I'll be doing. In any case, if you're interested, of course, in joining Elite Currency, of course, you can do that by going to our website right here, clicking on services, Forex and CFD, or options and spread, depending what you prefer. With Forex, we have Soussier. I must say it's very nice feeling to not be involved in the markets and still earn from the markets. So Soussier does that. Or of course, live setups, or my SWAT course, which is an educational system but has strategies, templates, videos, PDFs, all of that included. So if you want to learn, then SWAT is a great place to do that. Okay, so feel free to check that out. Of course, happy to be back and looking forward to looking at the euro dollar, pound dollar more intensively. I'm a bit rusty after being out of action here for, I guess, almost 2 months. So have patience with me. But anyhow, if you appreciate our work, then certainly would appreciate your feedback on Forex Peace Army or Trustpilot, of course. Big thanks for your opinion and rating there. That helps us a lot to get more and more opinions on those two platforms. All right. So if you want to help us, that would be great if you did that. And if you already did that, of course, a big thanks, obviously. Looking forward to seeing you in the live webinar, or we'll be adding the recording to YouTube, of course, on Tuesday. So, well, good to see you, and well, wish everyone great trading. All right, cheers, bye bye.